am starting the vlog super late today. Wow, okay, so this old lady just walked behind my car like she totally didn't see me backing out. Yeah, so some people just feel their privilege every day, all day, I guess. Anywho, I am on my way to work. I know, what's new? But I did just leave Target from picking up some groceries specifically. Not anything fun. They just had coupons and stuff going on the Circle, so I was like, you know what? I'm not going grocery shopping. I don't have time. I am going to just pick this stuff up from Target. Actually, I'm going into work much later than I usually do. Yeah, apparently changing my hours to part-time was no big deal and no problem because they were steadily cutting my hours at work anyhow. Sorry about the camera swooshing like that just now. That was totally weird. Anywho, so I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I didn't take you guys along for that because I figured it was kind of boring footage, like who cares, like whatever. And it really wasn't even the doctor technically, it's the lab part of my doctor. So I was just having 4 vials of blood drawn, which it is a lot, I realize. But yes, that's about all that I have been doing today. And you'll notice that there's no vlog for yesterday, and that's probably because I was super tired and didn't care. I'm not gonna lie. Geez, the camera is really like acting crazy today, so sorry. I'm gonna try to cut as much of that like wobbling out as I possibly can. So anywho, I am going to go to work basically. I think I'm gonna stop and get something to eat on my way to work because although I don't feel hungry, I feel like I should be hungry. I haven't eaten much today. I had half of a breakfast burrito and that's about it, but I haven't been feeling super hungry. It's been really weird, so hopefully that means something. Maybe it means I'm getting ready to lose some weight finally, because normally I'm so hungry I can't like think straight. So yeah, I am gonna just do that and I will see you guys probably after work. I hope you guys can see me okay. The light is kind of bright. You might see like a weird like kind of like light or fuzziness right here, and then this is my actual lamp. I keep trying to move it out of the way, but I'm scared that it's gonna knock the camera over. But basically I'm at home right now. I finally got home from work. I am starving because for whatever reason I was not hungry when I left for work, but I am starving now. And I basically worked through dinner. So, because I came in at 5 and I had to close the store, and I didn't end up leaving until like 9:30. It was a really super slow night until I had like a last minute walk-in come in. And obviously I wanted to make the money for our store, so I serviced them. But yeah, so now I am about to take my medicine, chow on some food, and I'm already in my bathrobe, so I'm going to take a shower after that. And I mean, that's really it. I'm not doing anything else special. I'm going to be watching Star Trek. I am dying to watch the latest episode, so those are my plans for the evening. Sorry that there wasn't more content for today, but I'm beat, guys, and next week we'll see, because I start my new job, so it's going to be even more intense as far as my schedule goes. So I will talk to you guys later. Guys, so I am starting the vlog a little bit earlier today, but it is still the afternoon. I just popped in my contact lenses and I'm getting ready to do a lip scrub. My lips are so crusty and dry. I'm listening to The Murder Squad, Jensen and Holes. If you guys don't know them, they're really, really good too. Paul is a retired police detective, and then Billy Jensen is a crime reporter. So, listening to that right now, it's an episode that I've missed. I don't know how I missed it. I guess just, I listen to so many podcasts. Yeah, so I'm gonna scrub my lips and then I'm gonna do my hair. So, figure you guys might want to watch that. I love this lip scrub. This is the Milani Keep It Sweet Sugar Lip Scrub. Now they have one that's like a rose flavored one or something like that. Now is what they replaced this with, and I don't like it at all. So, Milani, if you're watching, switch back to this. This is more like a vanilla, like kind of almost cake scent.
In a moist environment for a period of time. So he's laying there, and the skin that is being kept moist is potentially degrading at a faster rate, and you're getting skin slippage in which the melanin layer of his skin has somewhat peeled away, revealing that pinkish look.
I love that Disney holes also cover a lot of cases involving people of color. It's not just like, you know, your typical podcast where everything is about some little blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girl. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, but, you know, sometimes it's nice to focus on a case that's probably not all over the news, because the media, as we know, is borderline racist.
These irregular wound margins, I'm not seeing any evidence of hemorrhage. To me, this looks like it's post-mortem. Potentially could be due to
it's just the skin on my top lip that is just like stubborn.
You know, marine or water critters that are starting to eat some of his flesh, or you could have some other type of animal, a surface animal like a.
I personally don't like to eat what's left over. I know some people do. I'm not judging you. I just don't.
Through the autopsy, and they decided to take, you know, at this point.
It does taste good. You're gonna eat a little bit of it. You're just gonna ingest some of it, but
they cover that up in order to start.
I prefer not to eat my dead skin.
To the left side of his face, and up near his left.
That's the purpose of a lip scrub.
Possibly be maybe an incisive type of wound, and it doesn't appear, at least with what I can tell in this photograph,
I'm gonna wear
the autopsy
a phony pony today. I think I'm gonna pull out my Bellamy ponytail, try to work with that today. It's the perfect color, and my pink is so faded it doesn't even, like, I mean, it looks very rose gold, light pink, baby pink kind of. And that's the color of the ponytail. It's like pink and black, like light pink and black. So
in which now they'll use a bone saw in order to cut the skull off in order to be able to access the brain.
Digging in the drawers.
That's very apparent.
Got my brushes. My John Frieda. You guys know I love this stuff. Showed it in one of my last videos. And my hair feels a little dry, so I'm going to take a little bit of this Verb Ghost oil, which I really, really love this stuff. I will definitely be repurchasing this. Just put a little of that. Just like one pump.
It is possible that a
pathologist focus on the ends.
To check to see is there evidence
a little bit up here.
Because when you see it, typically what happens when you have bruising on the body, what a pathologist will do is will take his scalpel and cut into the skin to visualize the actual hemorrhaging. It would have been a blow to the left temple and cut into the scalp to see is there hemorrhaging, to indicate that that occurred while the heart was still pumping.
The last of the last out of my bottle that was almost done.
You know, but at least with what I
you guys know, I bought a new one.
As for probably the uninitiated, as disturbing as it might be, relatively routine type of injury that we see with a body that has been laying on the surface for a period of time before really advanced decomposition has occurred, with potentially some minor animal activity. But again, my caveat is I am literally forming opinions based on the singular photograph, and I want to know more.
Yeah, we also don't know how he got there, and you know, certainly a drowning is you know, they're doing a toxicology report, they're going to check that out, but how does a boy wind up in a field, you know, 20 miles away from his house after going out with friends that the family didn't know he was going out with? I mean, there's just a lot of questions, so we're going to stay on this case. And
at least, you know, at least they're investigating it as a homicide, and you know, we'll see how this plays out. Is it possible that, you know, even if you have a few inches of water, could he have been held underneath those few inches of water until he literally drowned? Absolutely. We'll have to see, and the damage, at least, my initial thoughts is it's unrelated to the cause of death for him, but again, I could change my opinion if I have more information.
Gotcha. All right, so for now, let's go to Alma, Arkansas.
So in Alma, Arkansas, 6-year-old Morgan Nick was the oldest.
Really tight and sleep today.
At 4 feet tall and 55 pounds, she was a ball of energy that can make anyone laugh. Her nurturing spirit was seen when she adopted a kitten named Emily. Morgan spent the day with her mom, Colleen, on June 9th. The two arranged for a night out at the ball field, while her grandmother watched Morgan's younger siblings.
To actually
They
keep
drove from
it
Ozark to a Little League ball game in Alma,
like this.
Arkansas. It's
So
estimated there were a total
I'm going to be
of
putting
300
the
people
ponytail on
present.
top.
They were looking
So this brush works really well on obviously wet hair, like wet natural hair, but I like to use it on my weave too.
With a white camper that it had parked near the area. And the camper appeared to have damage to it on the right rear side, and it was also noticeably
Brush as gently as I can. I don't want to lose too much hair out of it.
Didn't look right. So they're looking for three things. They're looking for Morgan. They're looking for this man with the it was creepy with the black and salt and pepper hair, and they're looking for this red Ford.
Too much static. I might have to put a little something in here to keep that down. It is human hair, so
And the quick arrival of law enforcement, there was
That
no
could be
sign
why.
of Morgan or the man or the truck that night.
it's so tangling.
So, Paul,
It's probably because of how I was keeping it. I wasn't exactly gentle with it when it went in this box.
law enforcement jumped right away. Missing, but beyond the physical search for the child, what else does law enforcement do?
But what's striking to me is number one, how quickly law enforcement was notified in this case. And so you have patrol arriving within minutes of mom going, where is Morgan? And so now patrol is going to be getting these witness statements.
So hopefully I remember how to do this, otherwise it's going to be disastrous.
The camera is so distinct. What I see law enforcement doing, in addition to handling things at the location, it says, is Morgan still here? Who's at this location? There's 300 people. They're now going to be wanting to prevent these people from leaving so they can interview them, search vehicles, etc. But they're also going to be working with their dispatch to broadcast the description of this man, of Morgan, and in particular, this pickup truck. And regionally, what should be happening now is law enforcement is going to be alerted.
I don't know,
to be
sometimes
on
I think the
look
clip on here
from
doesn't work very
that
well.
agency and
It's
other
just one
agencies
3-pronged
now
clip.
being told, look for this truck, this very distinctive looking truck. And law enforcement, and even in 1995, which wasn't that long ago, they typically would end up sending, they have pre-assigned areas within each beat in which now patrol units are going to go and sit. And their whole role is to watch for this truck. So now law enforcement is staging. So now you got, whether it be state patrol, local PD, etc., you now have patrol units on primary arterial roads that are going to be looking, all these police officers are going to be looking for a truck that matches that description. And if they see one, they're going to pull it over and talk to the person and see if Morgan's inside.
I'm just going to
So that
take
would be
a
very
bobby
early
pin
on
and
under this
hopefully
set of
secure
circumstances.
this.
Yeah, and this is just before social media, so that's not in play. The internet was in its infancy. If people really weren't carrying around cell phones, if they were flip phones. They didn't have any smartphone capabilities. So this really is, right before that. So it's you've got to utilize the media, and just put bolos out everywhere.
Yeah, and as we know, the media at that time, it was on the news. There'd be a news flash, and very small percentage of the population would possibly see that news flash.
Way more than they would now. Because back then, yes, cable television was still there, but you probably had 50 stations or 60
It's not
stations.
being as secure as I would like, so I'm going to actually put another bobby pin in here.
Paul, when a 6-year-old goes missing, and it seems like an abduction. What does law enforcement typically do with the sex offender registry?
Well, of course, and in this case, I mean, this is a 1995 case, and I'm thinking off the top of my head, but, right in the mid-90s, I think is when I first received the first
I don't like that you can see the bobby pin.
protocol that was put out at the national level, by the FBI and, the national crime, I can never remember the acronym. And what was interesting is that at that point in time, this was like a little flip chart
There you go.
with laminated pages where, as a patrol officer, because this is something that you don't deal with on a day in and day out basis like other types of calls, you kind of need to have a checklist on how to handle. And so this flip chart would be something where you take a dry erase marker and start checking off as you handle the various tasks related to child abduction. And of course, from an investigative standpoint, once this is now where, okay, this kid is not.
I don't know. I think it maybe could be higher. What do you guys think?
It's like,
I'm gonna work on that.
Responsible for taking.
So I got it a little bit higher, and I think it looks a little bit better. More secure for sure. More kind of like pinched in. So I don't have to worry about it like coming off if I like move, which is good because I have work later. So yeah, I guess now I'm gonna just take you guys with me to finish getting ready.
Medical scenario, this creepy man near the red truck. Is there a witness that said, well, he was kind of standing around smoking? Okay, where was he standing?
I need my eyebrow pencil, and it is in the drawer behind the camera.
Cigarette butts from that particular location would become priority. And if you do get DNA, now it is, okay, let's see if this is our guy or just somebody who just happened to be
My lips still feel a little bit dry. I need to put something on them.
So you have to
Let me
kind
go
of assess the evidence
to my purse.
with
I'm absolutely terrible when I'm at Taco Bell, and I even drove basically out of my way to get to Taco Bell. But I'm starving because with the way that my hours at work are right now, it's like I can eat before I leave to go to work, which I ate something at around 3 o'clock today. But by the time that I get off work at, you know, 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm starving, which is a bad thing because probably gonna gain some weight back this way. I just lost a little weight. But yeah, I'm digging in my console for change, which is terrible, I realize, but that's what I got going on right now. Yeah, really didn't do anything exciting today. I went to my uncle's house, picked up my stuff that my mom sent me. She sent me a package, so I will show you guys what I got in the package when we get to the house. Well, when I get home, not to the house, my apartment, not my uncle's house. Let me just clarify that. Yeah, I really felt like getting dressed today, you guys. I like put in my phony pony. You guys saw that at the beginning. I did my makeup, but right now I have a lash that's lifting. Did you guys just hate this bullshit? Sorry, there's no nice word for it, but I'm about to pull them off anyway because they're on their last leg and they're driving me crazy. So yeah, bye-bye to those. I think she said my total was 53 or 57 cents. I don't even know. 5, 35, 45, 50. I think it's 57, so, and I think I have that because I don't really want to give too much non-exact change since they claim there's a coin shortage in the world right now. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on with our world or our earth or our anything right now. I'm just like, fix it, Jesus. Fix it. And I also don't know what this person in front of me at Taco Bell ordered. They must have ordered half the freaking menu because it is taking forever. Yeah. And the Taco Bell is like out of my way technically. It's not super far, but I don't like to go to Taco Bell only because it's not as convenient. You know, I think I've told you guys, for whatever reason here in Irvine, Del Taco is just way more convenient. But I had Del Taco last night. So that already lets you know, like, I got a problem already. So, yeah. But I love real Mexican food, and I like fake Mexican food, clearly, because Taco Bell and Del Taco are both fake. Oh, and I'm pulling forward now, so I'll see you guys in a minute. So I just got home. I'm about to jump in the shower, take off all this makeup, take off my phony pony and all that. Because they had to make my food fresh at Taco Bell, so it's still warm. So I'm going to try to hurry and take a shower so that I can eat it, obviously. I'll show you guys what I got in just a sec. So it's time to open the infamous Taco Bell bag. So I can show you guys what I got and so I can grub on it. And they actually gave me napkins and everything I need shopping, and I got nachos Del Grande, which looks delicious, and I really like the mild sauce. Every once in a while I get the hot sauce, and then the other things I got was the best, the Doritos Locos Taco. One thing I can say though is that Taco Bell has absolutely lost their minds. They have canceled so many things on the menu and it's insane to me. I'm like, are you kidding? I don't even understand. They took the Mexican pizza away. They took away, what else did they take away? All of the desserts. So no more Cinnabon Delight Bites or caramel apple empanadas have been gone for a long time, but I think it's freaking stupid. Anyway, Taco Bell, you're watching this, you're probably not, but bring back our shit. Like, that's what we want. Just saying. I just finished pigging out. I'm watching 2020. I'm watching this episode. I think it's called Girl in the Pines. Let me pause it so I can see. Yeah, The Girl in the Pines. It's about the Stacy Stites case. I actually have never heard of this, but it actually is taking place in a small town in Texas. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some racially motivated stuff in here. Haven't necessarily got to that part yet, but at the beginning they shared that the town that this took place in, that they didn't have integration in schools until 1970. I'm just saying, like, that's after, you know, they were ordered to integrate, you know, I think, what is that, like, I think schools were ordered to integrate in 1964, so that's like 14 years. Anyway, that's typical Texas in my opinion. Very glad I don't live there anymore for reasons like that. California is just much more diverse, and it's not to say that no one is racist here, because they sure in the hell are. It's just that in Texas they're just so much more overt about it. Like, it's ridiculous. So yeah, the other thing that I'm doing is paying my electric bill, because I forgot to log in and pay it earlier, which makes no sense, because it's not like I don't have the money to pay for it or whatever. So I'm doing that now. Yeah, and I'm gonna finish watching this, and I don't know what I'll do after that. My stomach feels very full now though, and I'm just like, kind of want to try to go to sleep on that, because it's gonna give me like some, well, it could give me heartburn. It just depends. I drank my magnesium supplement beforehand, and usually that actually kind of helps prevent me getting heartburn. But I have no idea. We shall see. If I don't come back, then you know that this is the end of the vlog, and I'll see you guys in the next one.